Mic check 1 2 1 2. It is Auntie Taz, and first of all, happy Friday, y'all. I know it's been um a while since I went live talking about the tea. The last tea that I was talking about had something to do, was around Krishan and Blueface and their shenanigans and all of that. But tonight, baby, we're gonna get into a little quick one. Cause yeah, we're gonna get into a little quick one, y'all. Um, did y'all hear? Have y'all heard? So the Dems um, have leaked some emails from. I'm just gonna refer to him as JE. We all know who we talking about, okay? Um, if you been under a rock, uh, um, I don't know what to tell you, but catch up. But if y'all know who JE is, okay, in relation to Orange Face. Yeah, I call him Orange Face. If y'all mad about it, oh well. Um, yeah, y'all know who Orange Face is. Yep, uh-huh. And in regards to Bubba, so I just found out today, I guess I probably wasn't really paying attention, but Bubba is one of our Bubba is one of our I forgot what number he is, but ex president, former presidents, okay? And that Bubba will be Mr. Bill Clinton, okay? Yeah, Hillary, mm-hmm, Monica, mm-hmm, that Clinton. Okay, so let me just say that as I was listening to this today, I was working and I had my, computer open, listening to YouTube as I'm doing throughout the day. And when I heard this read, I was like, wow. The way my head swung to the side, the way my neck snapped to the side and was like, what? Okay, let's get into it. Oh goodness. Alrighty. Okay, so this is one of the emails that was released, that was leaked by, like I said, the Dems. Um, yeah. And I don't whew, I'm just like, I don't know what to say. Like, I know that I know for me, I'm just gonna speak on my behalf. I know that I knew it was gonna be some shit with these files, with all of this, because I just knew, because I just be going down a rabbit hole and a lot of shit, and I just knew it was gonna be some shit with this. And it had me really, really thinking like, um, they've been really working. When I'm meaning the Republicans, have really been working overtime with the chaos, the distractions, the all of that, the nonsense, all of that with the government shutdown and not swearing in the I forgot her name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Not swearing in the Congress lady that was supposed to be that's going to be the I think she's going to be the 218th signature to sign off to release these files. So it just got me to really like, the trick of the enemy is to uh, distract, especially when stuff is being exposed or about to be exposed. It's the whole thing. The whole trick is to distract us from, the truth, and also make it like we not believing what we see or read or know. It's almost like they just want to they're just trying to program us to think that they're saying that they're telling the truth on everything, when it's clear as fuck that we see the lies, we hear the lies. It's like, okay, um this is what y'all can continue to do. But that's neither here nor there. But one thing, I was not expecting this daggone email to be what it's saying. Okay, now let me see. Let me go to the main one so I can uh see, because yeah, them this daggone wording is tiny. But anywho, up top, this is a email from JE's brother Mark, and they are talking about old orange face. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, we ain't gonna get into what they talking about up top, but you can read it if you want. You can pause it and read it. Um, and it's also basically everywhere online. So if you want, you can pull it up yourself. So anywho, at the bottom, at the very bottom, no, I'm sorry, in the middle, where it says Wednesday, March the 21st, 2018 at 4:32 a.m. Okay. It says ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba. Now, when I heard this, and then I had to pause and rewind it because someone was reading it, and I was like, yo, are you kidding me? Like, this was definitely not on my list of shit that was going to be, like, in my mind, thinking that this would be something that would, like, I don't know, that this would be something. So when I heard this, I was just like utterly surprised but not surprised. It was just like, how somebody just sucker punch you from the back, you don't see it coming. That's almost how it kind of like felt, because this was like unexpected. Y'all boy out here, if this, if this is true, in which again, um this is an email communication between him, JE, and his brother, which in my assumption, he probably never thought that this was going to be, they probably never thought that this was going to be exposed. So why would this, I have the likelihood to believe it, okay? Now, Orange Face and his crew are in damage control because they're trying to, okay, again say that, okay, that these files was a hoax. But yet you ran on this whole thing about releasing the Epstein files, but now, since his name is coming up, he's all entangled up in there. It's a freaking hoax. So my thing is this. My thing is this. First of all, I can't unthink about this. Like my mental brain is literally like, how? What the? So many fucking questions, yo. So many questions. Like, where did this occur at? Who got the picture? Who took the picture? Did they know they was being recorded? What was Bubba's thought through this? What was Orange Face thought through this? Like, what was the what was going on? Was it a party or was it like that's how my mind, and I kind of do not fucking want to keep trying to, yeah, I don't want to. But I just can't stop because this is some sick ass shit, y'all. This is some sick ass shit. Like I don't care who the freak. Nah, we gonna go with who the fuck is on which side is on this list. Okay. I care about justice for the victims and it being stopped and people being held accountable for their perverted ass fucking ways with minors. Like, this is wild. And then you gotta wonder, like, this make me think, okay, did this man really off himself, which I didn't think back then, and wasn't this his this offing of himself doing um Orange Face first term? Like, what the fuck is going on, y'all? Like, what type of world are we living in? What type of fucking world? I mean, like I said, I've gone down a rabbit hole with a lot of different scenarios. I mean, not scenarios, but like stuff that I see on the good old YouTube, with the whole the Harley what they call it, Holly weird shit and the parties and the whole Diddy shit and all the stuff that's was coming out with that. And we already knew that it was definitely some high ranking of people involved in these activities. Okay, that's what I'm gonna call it because yeah, they were definitely involved in these activities. And it's like I saw a video where they were talking about how these things, like these people are given, they have these parties allegedly. I don't freaking fucking know, but like I said, I've gone down a rabbit hole with this shit, and from my understanding, they have these parties or whatever, and maybe they videotape these people in these compromising positions and they don't freaking know that they're in it. And then if you talking about intoxications, it's so many fucking levels with this shit. um but it is so fucking wild. Like, this shit is, oh my gosh, it's fucking disgusting. Like, like I said, I don't fucking care who's on the list. It can be it can be the Democrat, it can be fucking Democrat, Republican, black, white, yellow, orange, pink, green, whatever fucking color, fucking Mars, Martians, whatever, aliens, I don't care. They all need to be held accountable because this is wild. But yeah, y'all. So apparently, yep, Orange Faces, he didn't blue Bubba. And then Putin allegedly from this email got the photos. So then that really put things really more in perspective as far as like his um his infatuation with Putin because yeah, you can't tell me that man ain't infatuated with him. He infatuated with Biden. He infatuated with Obama. Like because if you're not thinking about somebody, you're not going to keep bringing them up. And if you're not threatened by somebody, you're not going to keep bringing them up. And if you're not guilty of something, especially if someone asks you a question in regards to your dealings and you bring up somebody else's dealings to try to make them say, okay, well, what about these people? Like, why you just can't stand on your own and say that you didn't do whatever, but yet you want to project and deflect and put it on somebody else, and that is fucking that's wild to me. That is like that's a sickness. That is a mental illness. Like that is very narcissistic, and he's definitely a narcissist. Like I don't know if anybody has ever dealt with a narcissist. I've had a narcissist um, manager, boss, and that's what made me and another coworker like really, really um, dig deep and learn and do our research about narcissists. And that's where we got our motherfucking degree in narcissistology, whatever the hell you want to call it. Because once you get into it, and I'm a person like, okay, first of all, let me just say this. I'm a Gemini and we are very mental in regards to like thinking. And when we get out, we interested in something, we will research and go down a goddamn rabbit hole. And the shit can be very disturbing sometimes because we get too, you know, that is one of it can be a good quality and it can be a bad quality. Okay. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. But yeah. So I just got because I wanted to know how to deal with this chick at work. Cause I was like, okay, having a manager that is a narcissist is yeah, it's like you go to work and you're on pins and needles because um you don't know this you don't know this person's temperament from day to day, and once we figured out how to navigate and deal with her and not feed into the energy, it's almost like a child is having a temper tantrum. You kind of like if they fall out on the floor, you just gotta like walk away from their asses. You can't give them like that's how you gotta do with them. And yeah, they will probably continue to do the crazy ass shit, but you just don't feed into it because if you start to feed into it, you start be drained by that shit because they know they can do that shit, and that's what we saying every motherfucking day on the news. Like it's just overload. Like I just feel like after all this shit, we all gonna need emotional. We should be able to file a class action lawsuit for fucking mental emotional distress and because one, you out here playing in our faces. Two, you out here playing with people's livelihoods. You making shit higher than what the fuck it needs to fucking be. Then you want to try. Then you got the healthcare shit, and you're basically playing around holding people hostage to your dumb shit because you it's a Democrat program. Like get the fuck out of here. Like what the fuck is going on, y'all? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? And then this shit come out. Like, baby. So just imagine what else is in And these, wait a minute, these are just the emails. These ain't even the files. And the DM said, you know what, y'all, since y'all think we soft and we ain't got no backbone, we gonna drop this boom on a motherfucking Friday. So happy Friday, y'all. But what y'all thoughts on this one? Yeah, I said I was gonna make this one quick. I just had to get that rant off. I just had to get it off. Like, and then are you MAGA people? Are y'all okay? Like, y'all feel how y'all feeling about this? And I'm not tussling with y'all. I don't care. I don't fucking care because if you are sitting up here saying that you are still supporting this shit, matter of fact, you should have been stopped fucking supporting this shit like long fucking time ago. I didn't fucking know why you was even supporting the shit. But you know, people can fucking change. But if you still, they can have a change of opinion, whatever. But even still, that still don't rationalize with me. But I'll give you a little bit grace. But if you're still on this fucking bandwagon and you out here windmilling in the fucking comments, I will not engage. I will not engage because something is clearly the connection is not there and you're unable to get it. So, in order to maintain my good peace, I'm not going to go back and forth. But I just want to know, are y'all okay? Are y'all okay with all this? Oh boy out here blowing Bubba, and yet in public they want to act like, well, I don't know, because I haven't really seen it into action recently. But all their asses. Anywho, I'm about to go on another little rant, but let me just go ahead and wrap this up. But let me see something. Let me see. It was a video. Okay. When y'all get a chance, go watch this guy's video right here. He kind of like break down some of the files, I mean, some of what's been revealed. Matter of fact, how long was the video? 13. Let's see. We're going to play a little couple of snippets and then I'm going to go ahead and go.
20,000 documents from Jeffrey Epstein's estate have been released for all to see, and we've been through them. They feature Donald Trump, the former Prince Andrew, Peter Mandelson, and of course, Epstein's girlfriend and co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, along with many other people. Here's a deep dive into Epstein's world. Let's begin with Donald Trump. The emails relating to him span about a decade, up until just before Epstein's death in jail in 2019. It's important to stress that there are no emails from or to Donald Trump. They're all from Epstein to others. They give a remarkable new insight. Epstein claiming a closeness with Trump, who, remember, is on record as saying he disassociated himself with Epstein years earlier in the early 2000s. Let's begin in 2011, 5 years before Trump was elected president for the first time. I want to show you this one, from Jeffrey Epstein to his girlfriend and co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell in April 2011. It was written not long after he'd been released from house arrest for having solicited prostitution from a minor, and he was trying to rebuild his reputation. Epstein says to Maxwell, "I want you to realize that the dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Virginia spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police chief, etc. I'm 75% there." Now, Virginia is Virginia Giuffre, one of Epstein's victims and the woman in that now infamous...
Okay, and pause this one. I don't believe that this lady took her life, but yeah, allegedly, I think it was this year that they said she took her life. I think it was like in April, maybe. That's convenient. But I'm gonna go ahead.
Photo with Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. We'll come to him later because there are new emails between Andrew and Epstein. Now, Giuffre, who took her own life earlier this year, never accused Trump of any wrongdoing, but Epstein is alleging that Trump and she spent hours together at Epstein's house. The White House has hit back. Listen briefly to Trump's press secretary on this.
This chick.
When you shop in the Safeway app, you can count on us to choose fresh produce, guaranteed.
I don't care for her. She gives me very much Karen vibes. But
Miss Guthrie maintained, and God rest her soul, that she maintained that There was nothing inappropriate she ever witnessed, that President Trump was always extremely professional and friendly to her.
Now, as the years pass, the tone of the emails evolves. We get a glimpse into how the nature of the relationship, from Epstein's perspective, appears to have changed. How Epstein began to believe that he had a hold over Trump. These were the years leading up to Trump's election victory in 2016. Now, December 2015, this is just under a year before Trump won the 2016 election, and he is gaining momentum as a candidate. On the 12th of December 2015, Epstein sent this email to a reporter from the New York Times. Subject line, Trump. Have them ask my houseman about Donald almost walking into the door, leaving his nose print on the glass as young women were swimming in the pool. And he was so focused, he walked straight into the door. It's not clear when Epstein was alleging that incident had happened, but the email suggests two things. First, a hint at the close association between Epstein and Trump, historically at least, and second, that Epstein is seeking at this point to discredit Trump. In the same email exchange with the reporter, Epstein says, would you like photos of Donald and girls in bikinis in my kitchen? Now, as time passes, towards
but hold up, but yet, Orange Face claimed he didn't know him like that. Okay.
Of Trump winning the White House in 2016, we get a new perspective on what Epstein was thinking and writing about Trump while he was on the rise to the presidency. There are swathes of emails between Epstein and the writer Michael Wolff. They detail how Epstein was being advised how he could use his relationship with Trump to his own benefit. Look at this one from Michael Wolff to Epstein in December 2015. Subject, heads up. Wolff writes about Trump, if he says he hadn't been on the plane or to the house, then that gives you a valuable PR and political currency. You can hang him in a way that potentially generates a positive benefit for you. Or, if it really looks like he could win, you could save him, generating a debt. And then Michael Wolff again to Epstein in October 2016, just before the presidential election. He suggests Epstein could finish Trump. Subject line, now could be the time. Wolff writes, there is an opportunity to come forward this week and talk about Trump in such a way that could garner you great sympathy and help finish him. Interested? Trump wins the election.
Okay, so this right here goes to show that by 2016, that they were not on buddy terms. So at this point, this guy, Michael, whatever, the Wolf or whatever, he must have known that J.E. had it out to eventually ruin Orange Face. And from the alleged grave. If with these folks, you just never know. You just never know, because he could be alive, but with a new whole fucking face.
November 2016. Look at this. Was Epstein in Trump Tower just days after? On the 13th of November 2016, a woman called Linda Stone asks Epstein, you still in Paris? Half an hour later, he replies, Trump Tower. It's not clear who, if anyone, he was meeting at Trump Tower. If he was actually there, there are public areas within the building. Remember, Trump says he cut ties with Epstein many years earlier. We asked the White House if Jeffrey Epstein was in Trump Tower on that date. In response, White House spokeswoman Abigail Jackson said, these emails prove literally nothing. Epstein continues to write about and ridicule Trump during his first term in office. Take this from Epstein to Larry Summers in 2017. Summers was Treasury Secretary under Bill Clinton. Epstein writes, your world does not understand how dumb he really is. He will blame everyone around him for bad results. Remember, we don't know the full context of these emails. Here's another from March 2018. And in this case, the name of the person emailing Epstein has been redacted. The anonymous person says, it will all blow over. They're really just trying to take down Trump and doing whatever they can to do that. Epstein replies, Yes, thanks. It's wild. Because I am the one able to take him down.
Wow. Wow now. How is he saying that he is the one who was able to take him down if he didn't know that something, if he didn't have anything on him? That's number one. Mm, mm, mm. Just imagine how much more stuff is in these freaking emails and that have yet to be released. And apparently they Orange Face is opening up an investigation against Bill Clinton and a couple of other Democrats. So, with that being said, these files can't be anymore, can't really be um, leaked allegedly because there's going to be an open investigation. How convenient. Because they already probably know that it's way worse. But ooh, the dams is petty for this one. Mm, mm, mm. But I'm here for it. I'm here for them. I'm here for them standing up and get a backbone and exposing and taking, the ones that are not involved in this whole um, nonsense with these minors and stuff like that. Yeah, no. But I'm here for the takedown because, yeah, this is wild. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and end it on that. Y'all can watch this guy's video, Sky News. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and subscribe. I'm subscribed on my main channel. So I saw it early on my main channel. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit the like. But y'all can finish watching this video. He kind of breaks it down, do a little timeline, all that good stuff. But yeah, y'all okay? MAGA, y'all okay? What's y'all thoughts on this? And make sure when y'all see this video, come back and comment and let me know what y'all think. And yeah, this is wild. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out for the night. And y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I may go live tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna be busy. But if anything else drops that I feel like I just want to jump on live in regards to this situation or with the Krishan thing, because that's a whole nother. I'm not even gonna get into that nonsense tonight, but maybe tomorrow if I'm not too busy, because I got some stuff to do tomorrow. But anywho, y'all, make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe, turn on y'all notifications, and we gonna keep going down this rabbit hole together. Oh Lord. Alrighty. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm.